Did you? I'm back. DME, nigga.
I'm back. Did you miss me? Did you? Did you miss me? What it do, people? It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live and direct, better than any other can. I am your host, Junes, the original Jew, by blood, not by conversion. You know your boys out here splurging with that what? With that word. And you know what I'm here to do? Keep my foot on these heathens' necks. You heard me? But yeah, I'm back. I was a little under the weather. You know how these heathens is operating, trying to get everybody sick, trying to get everybody on the grid, trying to get everybody jacked up from the back up. Yeah, but the Most High got me. You know what I'm saying? Round of applause. Father got me while I'm going through these, Jacob's troubles, trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on right now. Like I said, they're putting things in the air, trying to get everybody sick, trying to get everybody, out of the norms to justify their agenda for the 2022 movement. I did something on BitChute. If you haven't followed me on that, you should. It's called Repent 12 News. I break down this brother. His name is Mike Edon, and he said that he's an ex-Pfizer scientist who says that we are in phase 5. Phase 5, from what he said, will be martial law. And you already know how that go. When martial law is implemented, you hear me? When martial law is implemented, you are no longer protected by the Constitution. Let me say that again. Once martial law is implemented, you are no longer protected by the Constitution. And by default, no Constitution, no religious exempts, no freedom of speech, no rights to bear arms. Yeah. Oh, they coming. Listen, man. I've been giving you guys fair warning on what's to come. I told you guys, if you partake in any one of these things and you give these dudes an inch, they're going to take a mile. And they've taken that mile. And now they come in full attack on all those, especially them that's not facts. Facts. See what it rhymes? Because it's meant to go together. That's my saying. So if you ever hear somebody saying that, they got it from Junes, the original Jew. But on today's episode, man, I had to title this episode itself, which is a very profound episode, very important one to have titled. We're going to title it The Sensitivity of the Black Community. Oh yeah, the sensitivity that us as people is beyond crazy to me. See, me, I'm an 80s baby. I'm like the probably the last of the Mohicans when it comes to the mixture of principles, order, dignity, respect. It's like the 80s babies are the last of that. Where now we are living in the times where men is more emotional than women. Sensitivity is beyond crazy within our community. Men, I won't even want to say men, us as a whole, as a general, don't stand on nothing, so we fall for whatever. We falling for whatever. And it was, and listen, Malcolm X said this was going to happen. And hence, here we are with it. Here we are with it. You understand me? Here we are, a bunch of Negroes who's standing for nothing, who allow individuals to make medical decisions for you, and all we do in return is say, okay, master, your forefathers, those that was in slavery, will be turning in their graves for how compliant and how submissive we are to the system. And the main reason because of that is because we have become too goddamn sensitive. You can't tell colored people nothing. Anything is it could be any emotional roller coaster. Dudes is out here fighting people because somebody stepped on their shoe. Dudes is out here fighting people because a man damn slid into their shorty's DM. Like, these are the sensitive nonsense the type of time that we on. Like this right here is beyond berserk to me. But they want to be gangsters and tough guys when it comes to us, but sensitive when it comes to the opposition. We beyond sensitive, man. Where did this energy come from? Don't you know that these are taught behaviors? They're putting these beta men in front of you, these lack of lions in front of you, and make you believe that this is the normalcy of how colored people should act, because these guys are the ones that got prestige jobs. No, are you dumb? These dudes got prestige jobs and can't protect their goddamn selves. Facts. Not to mention the warriors. They leave them in the zoo, which is the streets. They leave them in the zoo with no intangibles. So these people by default have to turn into savages to defend and protect themselves because of the lack of resources, the lack of opportunities, the lack of education. People will be like, well, he should just go to school, and if he went to school, he would have learned and things would not have turned out the way it was. Wrong. Can you imagine a colored person going to school and only thing he's being taught is lies? The only thing he's being taught is to be submissive? Why are we not being taught to be self-sufficient? I guarantee you, if you teach a young colored man how to make money, he will be in that classroom every single day. You teach that young man how to be a great father, he will be in that classroom every single day. If you teach him how to be a righteous, loyal warrior trained for combat, he will be there every single day. Why you think we excel in sports? Because we as men, we got to be engaged in the things. We can't sit there and listen and watch. We got to be engaged, hands-on. Women has the skills to take notes and watch and write things down. Like, yes, I could do this. But us as men, as warriors, we need to be in the field. But that's not what they want us to be. They want us to be sitting in these desk-ass jobs, be politically correct, don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. This is what they're telling you. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? That's not how we supposed to be. All of this is military tactics. I tell brothers and sisters this all the time. The conditions that we in, we can't blame each other. Yes, we could blame each other for partaking in it, but you can't blame us for the exposure. You could blame us for partaking in it, but you can't blame us for the exposure. Because no child is born to do evil. No child is born to be wicked. These are taught behaviors. These are exposures that we see constantly over and over and over and over and over and over again. Whether it's from our TV shows to the music to even our everyday lives going outside. So when you see something over million times, by default, you're going to think that this is the way to be. And when it's not, and when some of us is not strong-minded, in fact, all of us partake or partook in every wickedness that the streets had to offer. It's the grace of God that we still here. It's the grace of God that, some of us had to go to jail. Some of us had to lose some close ones, had to lose some friends. Somebody had to be sacrificed for us to see the other side. Like, wait, hold on. I didn't envision this. Hold on. Your best friend got killed. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. And then you get these fake ass Kazoric psychologists who comes into your life and says, you should sit down and talk about it. Come on, tell us what's going on. No, we don't need to talk about nothing. What needs to be done is for you heathens to leave us the heck alone. But you won't, because you already know the MO. As long as we keep sinning, y'all keep winning. So y'all never gonna leave us alone. In fact, the only reason why there's a so-called virus out now is because you're losing control. You're supposed. Let me say that again. Your supposed superiorness is in jeopardy. You feel like you are becoming the minority. You always been the minority. You divided the people, made people believe that they're this and that. In all reality, we are from one Father. You understand? And people, and the fact that we noticing this, and we putting the pieces back together, we putting the relatives back with each other. Yeah, we doing all of that, and it's a problem for y'all. So by default, the whole world is infested. It's sickening. And you guys will do this. Listen, you guys will do this and don't care how many people die. And let me tell you something, and this is for me. This whole Maxwell and the Epstein nonsense and the people in the tribunal and people going to jail. And let me tell you something. These heathens is not going to jail. These heathens is not dead. These heathens is telling you they dying for you guys to see, and they going in complete hiding. This is what they do. I don't believe Kobe Bryant is dead. Absolutely not. I don't believe it whatsoever. Because, things about to get real, so him and his family need to go underground. So he had to sacrifice his outdoor appearance and all the fame and fortune, and in return, him and his family go underground. Come on, man. If you guys don't see in between the lines, man, I don't know what to tell you. Nipsey Hussle, him as well. All of these people ain't dead, man. The people that, trust me, the people that they killed and the people that's dead, they always make sure it's an open casket. Always make sure you able to see the body. Because you can tell, okay, this was a sacrifice by the adversary. Those that didn't comply, you die. And it's just a message for those who took that oath. Come on now. I can't be the only ones that noticed this. But, our people are just so sensitive. And the sensitivity, let me tell you, the sensitivity is only created because of comfortability. I'd rather be sensitive as long as I could keep the comfort and the peace and the everyday lifestyle of my life in one piece. I'll take all the sensitivity in the world. You think the adversary don't know that? You think these heathens don't know that? These people are these people are playing off your emotions, playing off your stupidity, playing off your comfortability, playing off your sensitivity. This is why they doing what they doing, and they doing it in complete comfort. They know ain't gonna be no pushback. Why I'm seeing more Caucasians having pushback than I'm seeing colored people? Mind you, we the ones where Biden said it himself, you Negroes has been experimented on. We know that. Why aren't we rising up? Why aren't we giving pushback? Why aren't we saying you could kiss my ass? We ain't doing none of that. Listen, we don't work, they don't make money. Facts. We don't work, they don't make money. And you can't play with these people's money. These people invested billions of dollars into these foo-foos. Got you guys out here running cuckoo, causing a muck with no understanding. Don't have no understanding of what's really going on. And they don't even want you to know what's going on because they made you sensitive. They made you comfortable. Every time I see colored men, like me, myself, if I'm talking how I'm talking, I'm going against community guidelines. I'm becoming too aggressive. How does a man be too aggressive? How? You lack sensitivity. You lack empathy. You lack sympathy. No, we don't lack nothing, bro. You can't tell me, a colored man, a black man, that I lack something, that I went through something that majority of you people never went through. You don't know what racism feel like. You don't know what hatred feel like. You don't know what segregated feel like. Even though segregation was the best thing that ever happened to colored people. I won't even say segregation. You don't know what integration feels like. You don't know how it feels to have a whole bunch of non-colored people infest your community, overtake your community, and leave you in a position where you can't even afford to live in your community that you've been in your whole life. You don't know what that feels like. How dare you? And then you gonna tell me I'm over aggressive? I lack sympathy? Nah. You lack respect, people. Are you dumb? You can't allow these people to tell you anything different. And I'm gonna do another podcast, and I'm gonna talk about the integration only means infiltration. We're gonna talk about that because a lot of you guys really don't know what's going on. Y'all don't even know why this movement was being pushed, why they was funding Martin Luther King with this nonsense. Don't tell me you guys did this so you can go into a restaurant to eat seasonless chicken. Are you dumb? It's bigger than what you heathens think it is, man. It's bigger than what you think it is, fam. These heathens aren't playing. They coming out guns blazing. 2022 is about to be the year of the Jew. Facts. Got us all emotionally sensitive. Dudes is out here crying. I seen a dude on YouTube yesterday talking about there's nothing wrong with men crying. Are you dumb? It's absolutely something wrong with men crying. We've been crying for 400 years, and look where they gotten us. They gotten us soft. They gotten us soft. Now can tears fall down your eyes? Absolutely. But crying like no. Are you dumb? Because you opening your vessels for sensitivity, man. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, people. We wasn't designed to be crying, and if we crying in secrecy. We praying to the Lord and we weeping. We not standing amongst a whole bunch of people and want to be seen on TV and shedding tears like these today colored men doing. Get on TV shows and want to cry. Get on the computer on YouTube and want to start crying, looking for some type of sympathy, like we some type of females. But when I say these things, I be bugging. You over here. Pass me a tissue. When you read the scriptures, Christ and them was crying to themselves. Christ praying to the Most High. He crying to himself. He's not standing in the mix of a whole bunch of people crying because he had a job to do. He had to be a warrior. Tears is only meant to be shed when somebody's about to die. And I'm saying this for the men. We're not the emotional creatures. We over here shedding tears and doing all of this extra stuff. You got dudes on national TV arguing with their woman, going back and forth, fighting. What kind of sensitivity is this? How is females more gangster than the men now? I got more females following me on my podcast than I have with men, bro. And when the men listen to it, I get more negative energy from the men than I do from the women. In fact, I don't get nothing from the females. I always get something that a man got something to say. I posted something on my Facebook about the young Dolph. I said, the devil strikes again. Here comes this man gonna come tell me. First of all, you don't tell me what to do. You understand me? I don't follow no man. I don't have to listen if I don't choose to. You must be dumb. You must not know who I am, bro. Like, the Most High chose me for a reason. I was a problem child. You understand me? That's first and foremost. This man gonna come tell me, yo, the devil didn't kill him. The devil didn't kill such and such. Take that down. Look, I had to look like, hold on, how old am I? Wait, is this my father? You know what? Let me stay in the fruits of the spirit, because even the devil sent agents too. Let me just clip that. Then you got other brothers that, you know what I'm saying, that still feel like, yo, you saying that you talking truth and you talking this and that, but I don't believe it is this, is that. Like, yo, bro, like, yo, fam, this is 2022. We in the end times. I'm not here to debate and discuss anything pertaining to the truth, bro. The truth is, the 12 tribes of Israel is awoken. The real Jews suffer from the curses. Like Hosea 6:2, the Most High is waking up his children to do the works for the lost sheep. Keep these commandments. These are the things that I'm on. I'm not here to debate none of this theologian, pagan, satanic teachings. I'm just not doing that, bro. And I damn sure ain't gonna let these fake ass wannabe gangster Hebrews thinking that they're gonna rattle and cause any type of fear. Then I looked at this dude's pictures, man. This dude look like a junk fiend, bro. Like, yo, bro, dude's on Facebook with a handgun on his leg. Like, yo, bro, like, you go sit down somewhere, bro. Obviously, you ain't learned, bro. And if you think you learned, you not. Because if you was, you would not be looking the way that you look, fam. Because the righteous ones always got to be their best. You crazy? You got to be the light for those that's moving in darkness. You know what I'm saying? When Christ was born, they came with gifts and the frankincense. When he was about to die, they put the best oils. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's how we supposed to be moving. You crazy? Come on, fam. Make it make sense. When you read the scriptures, Christ was getting the fishermen, getting the fishes of men, bro. These dudes was fishermen already, owning boats. Boats ain't cheap. Come on, man. Again, these are these unlearned, these sensitive, emotional individuals, and it's affected the community, bro. I don't know. Is it the drugs? Is it the alcohol? Something. You guys' vessels has been opened, and these feminine spirits has been dwelling inside of you. And you got to cast these things out. Now, how do you cast these things out? By fasting, repentance, and praying. You got to cast these things out. You got to cast these things out. We are living in scarce, perilous times. And the Bible even told you this was going to happen. In perilous times, men should be lovers of themselves. What kind of fisherman thing this? What do you mean you lovers of yourself? Dudes taking pictures. Listen. For those that thinking the Bible is a fairy tale book, man, you just gotta explain to me what's going on. And show me where can I find what's going on and what's the conclusion. What's the conclusion of the whole matter? Show me where. Come on. You guys are so sensitive. You guys are so sensitive. You can't even talk truth to a brother without him being offended. Without him feeling some type of way like, yo, son said this, son said that. I ain't like that. He made me feel some type of way, etc., etc. Like I said, when son said what he said, I just looked at it like, what? Alright. I ain't gonna give you my energy because you so used to dealing with emotional creatures, emotional men going back and forth. Like dudes take pride in proving somebody wrong. Look at what this scripture said, Ak. Look at what this said. Look what this said, shorty. Akia. Yo, bro. You don't try to be over righteous, man. Seek your own salvation in trembling, with fear and trembling, man. The scripture said the righteous will scarcely make it in. You over here trying to prove and trying to prove something, and you over here, you probably won't even make it in because of your foolishness, man. Sit your ass down and go watch some TV or something, man. Go drink some tea. It's COVID. Come on, fam. This is a fact, yeah. And it's sad that we are here at these times. And I tell people this all the time. The only thing that's gonna take the sensitivity out of the people, you have to devote yourself 120% to the Most High, because the Most High by default he's gonna turn you into a warrior by default. Because when you read Abraham and you read Isaac and Jacob and all of these and all of our forefathers, even down to David, he didn't make us he didn't make us soft. We wasn't soft. Today's teachings is what's making us soft. Getting the word passed down to us from heathens and Gentiles was making us soft. These institutions, these colleges is making us soft. And all of this was by design. America has never been the same after 9/11. And it's only going to get worse. They're pushing this soft agenda on colored people. Listen, 10 times worse than ever than before. Facts. These heathens know what they doing. Like, at the end of the day, we got to blame them for the exposure. Now, we have the due diligence to know better. But like, nah. We all know somebody that been arrested. We all know somebody that been killed. We all know somebody that been strung out on drugs, who took the bait and failed. We all know somebody. So we can't hold ourselves, we can't hold ourselves not responsible for our decision makings. That we have control over. We have free will. But the exposure, that's all them. They give us the exposure and they want to create the solution to the exposure. You understand? That's like they create cancer, and then they create they know about cancer. They create these treatments to supposedly fight the cancer, knowing that the food that they telling us to eat is the cause of the cancer. This is what they do. You can't trust these heathens. You know my saying is, you can't trust these heathens because they unholy. Is every man from the cells but the streets told me. That's changes. Every man for themselves what the scripts told me. Facts. Study to show thyself approved. Don't get caught up into this nonsense of this world, people. It is a fact. Don't get caught up. This sensitivity is getting beyond crazy. We too emotional out here. You can't tell a colored man nothing. You can't tell him nothing. You can't be outspoken. You can't do nothing. But what you can do is simple. You can always give him a compliment on his outfit. Yo, that sneakers is fire. Yo, son, you looking fresh. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Yo, them sneakers is kind of gay. Oh, you hating. You see what I'm saying? So we could take all the compliments, we could take all the good, but we not allowed to accept the bad? Who said that? Again, these are taught behaviors. There's a full-fledged war on colored people, man. There's a feminine attack on colored men. Women nowadays don't like aggressive men. Now, granted, some of the sisters is waking up and realizing that she needs an alpha in her life, because these betas is running loose. These betas are our representative. Just because you got money doesn't make you a man, bro. Money is not the end all be all. There's a lot of things that comes with being a man. Can you lead? Can you protect? Obviously, we know you can provide because you got the financial resources, but can you lead? Can you lead your family out of turmoil? Can you protect them and guide them out of a situation? Can you? Can you protect? Can you? And a lot of you guys can't. A lot of you guys is making easy money, strung out, drinking all day, smoking all day, thinking, oh, I'm going to go sleep with this girl and I'm the man because I got this car and you don't. And by default, you thinking that you are a superior being. No, bro, you was a has-been. That's what you are. You are an emotional, sensitive wreck. Facts. This is a fact. You don't judge a man by his personality and his appearance. You judge him by his character. Oh, some be moving kind of fishy. But them a fish. Facts. Y'all here with all this emotional nonsense. Y'all gotta kill that. Y'all gotta kill that. It's detrimental to the community. And these heathens is taking full advantage of that. Yo, every time I go on YouTube and I see something masculine, they always showing a Caucasian person. It's either a Caucasian person or they showing a Chinese person. Listen, they even show the Arabs. But when it comes to us, the only time we some real gangsters is when we in a rap video and we got like 5 guns and we over here talking crazy. Meanwhile, I don't even know how to fold a tie. Come on. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. The sensitivity in the black community is for real. And it's only going to get worse if we don't get in front of it. You stay behind it, you're going to receive all the backlash. If we don't get in front of it. Do not allow these people, again, do not allow these people to program you to be something outside of what God ordained you to be. We are made to be warriors. We are made to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. We are made to protect one another. We wasn't made to be emotional. We wasn't made to be going back and forth with our women, arguing and fighting and yelling and etc., etc., etc. I'm not gonna lie, there's times that I even catch myself and I gotta sit there and be like, nah, I can't be, this not me. We as men, we feel out of wax when we do that. Facts. We feel out of wax. It's like, yo, this don't sit right with me. Like I tell everybody, I'm a man that desires peace. If I feel like my peace is being altered, I gotta step away. I cannot deal with anybody that's gonna disrupt my peace. Because peace and sober-minded is what's gonna be needed in these rough times that's coming forward our way come 2022. We're about to see things get turned up this year. These heathens got an agenda. They got a plan, and they're going to execute this plan whether we like it or not, prepared or unprepared, aware or unaware, there or not there. They are going to execute their plan. And you got to make a decision. Are you going to be in front of it, or are you going to be behind it and receive all the backlash? Everything that I've been saying since 2020, everything that I've been saying from the minute I started this podcast is happening. It's happening. It's happening. And guess what, people? It's only going to get worse. This is a fact. It's only going to get worse. So you can do all the marching, the protest, you can fight, you can stand, you can say, I demand my rights. I am a U.S. citizen, etc., etc. That don't mean a goddamn thing. These people are going to push forward this new world order, whether we like it or not. Satan is want complete control of this universe. He wants complete control of all people. Remember, when you read Isaiah 14:12, he said, I would like to be like the Most High. To be like the Most High, he wants all those to be in complete submission. He wants to know your thoughts the same way God knows your thoughts. He wants to be able to decide who lives and dies the same way God the same way God decides who lives and dies. Facts. But that's another topic in itself, man. I'm going to leave it as that. The sensitivity that goes on in the black community, we got to kill that. We got to kill that. Because if we don't, listen, they're going to come and attack us even quicker. You understand me? It's your brother man from the motherland. That's all.